I started crying. Salma Hayek explains why she almost didn't come forward ard with her Harvey Weinstein story. Salma Hayek has been one of the empowering voices behind the #MeToo movement since detailing the abuse she endured from Harvey Weinstein in a piece for the New York Times. As we reported, the actress claimed Weinstein threatened to kill her after she refused his advances and was emotionally abusive during the filming of the 2002 biopic Frida. It was an emotional piece for Hayek to scribe, so emotional, she almost didn't write it. Related, Kate Upton reveals horrifying Paul Marciano accusation. The Beatrice at Dinner star opened up to Oprah Winfrey about the conflict she felt sharing the story during Wednesday's taping of Super Soul Conversations. She said at the Apollo Theater in New York City, "Harvey told me he wanted to kill me. He said to Frida director, Julie Taymor, I am going to break the kneecaps of that C-word." The 51-year-old is one of the latest celebs to come forward with a story about the disgraced movie mogul's unwanted behavior and bullish advances. Though sharing her truth was much harder than she anticipated. Hayek admitted she initially backed out of penning the piece when the Times came to her months ago, because she broke down every time she tried to put pen to paper. She explained, "The Times contacted me to be a part of the first story, and already by this contact, there was all this turmoil and I started crying when they asked and I ended up not doing it. And then I felt ashamed that I was a coward. I was supporting women for 2 decades, and then I was a coward." Another reason for her hesitance was that Hayek felt her story wasn't as impactful as those of the women who Weinstein was successful in allegedly assaulting. Related, Dream Singer files police report against Nick Carter for alleged rape, noting how her smart thinking around the producer prevented her from suffering as much as his other victims. The actress said, "Weinstein had a lot of respect for me. I earned it with blood, but he did. When the information about Harvey came out, I was ashamed I didn't say anything. But I felt like my pain was so small compared to all the other stories." Sadly, it was past experiences of enduring sexual assault and harassment that prepared Hayek in handling Weinstein's monstrous nature. "Weinstein was not the first guy to do this to me. I was really smart around him. I handled it really well. And maybe that's why he didn't rape me. God. What an awful thing to have to ponder." Now, with women like Hayek speaking up, we like to think future generations will be more prepared to handle and shut down Weinstein-like abusers for good. Keep taking back the power. Image via Bryant/Kika/Wen. Tags, controversy, film flickers, Frida, Harvey Weinstein, Oprah Winfrey, Salma Hayek, The New York Times. Violence. Donald Trump's bald spot fail pretty much wrote all of the recent monologues across late-night TV. As we previously reported, footage of POTUS's scalp went viral after his bald spot was exposed while boarding Air Force One in front of cameras. The incident, where a gust of wind caused the president's apparent hairpiece to come undone, is said to have taken place on Friday. Related, Rachel blames Trump for Nick dumping her on The Bachelor. Since Donnie has long denied wearing a toupee, we knew that the comedians in charge of Late Night would move quickly to roast the liar-in-chief. Our personal favorite bit was Jimmy Kimmel's, who enlisted hairstylists to give their professional opinions on the do. Be sure to check out how exactly Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, James Corden, and others roasted Donald, below. Go on. Image via ABC/CBS/NBC/YouTube.